Welcome to the Underhold. Today,
Rob C. Gresham,
legal priest, Sinclair Thompson. We're going to talk about one of the Netflix originals, action movie called Point Blank. Not actually sure why it's called Point Blank, come to think of it.
Oh, I think I know exactly what.
Okay. It stars all your favorite MCU characters. The guy who plays Falcon, and the guy who plays...
Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie, okay.
Oh, God. Yeah. I wasn't sure.
And the one who plays Crossbones.
Frank Grillo.
Yeah, it's Frank Grillo. All over the Netflix stuff.
Now, I like him as Crossbones. I thought that was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
To me, Captain America 2, Winter Soldier, best movie of all the Marvel movies. It stands alone as a great espionage film, great action movie, and it just happens to be a Marvel Universe movie. Fucking great. But this is no Marvel movie. This is just stars those guys, those third-tier heroes and villains. And plot line, what do you remember about this gem that Netflix has got offering?
So it starts out, from what I remember, of some type of heist / mugging / what seems to be some type of like robbery inside of a house. A guy running out and his getaway driver. And whatever happened inside of the house went wrong. So they're having to not meet where they initially meant to. They have to meet somewhere else, I think.
Yeah.
So the getaway driver is trying to go to their other meeting spot, and then Grillo, right?
Yeah, Grillo's the guy running,
and he's trying to get to that spot too. So all of a sudden you're like, oh, this is like a bad heist.
Yeah, it's like, what's going on? Like, a movie starts right in the middle of the action.
Or murder or something.
Yeah, like something bad is happening. Dude's running. Obviously needs to get to this getaway car, and then boom, eats shit in the middle of the street as another car runs him over. So getaway driver has to leave him, drives off, tails him, I guess, to the hospital. But before we get to the hospital, we cut over to introduce Anthony Mackie's character.
Yeah,
we find out is a nurse, type of night nurse at the hospital.
But he's going to be a doctor.
He's studying up for the exams.
Yeah.
Right? And he's got a pregnant wife at home who's painting the nursery, that old chestnut. So we know right away something's going to happen.
Yeah.
Right?
So one day from retirement.
Yeah, he's one day, I'm too old for this shit. He goes to the hospital for his night shift. They bring in fucking pancake sidewalk Grillo. And he's got to fix him up or whatever. Next thing you know, the getaway driver who sees that Anthony Mackie's working there is like, all right, tails him home, finds out his wife's there, kidnaps the wife, forces Anthony Mackie to free his brother from the hospital.
Yeah, you're gonna do what I say, or I'm killing your pregnant wife.
Yeah, so he's a real gem hero, this guy. Why we should feel bad for him at all later when he's dead, spoiler, don't let it ruin your life.
Yeah.
It was beyond me. I hated the character. Right? The movie, but there's like all this like high octane action movie music, like punk rock right at the beginning when it's like the movie opens and you're right in the middle of that scene, action movie music. It never really slows down. To me, this was a throwback all the way to those, late 80s, early 90s action movies. And why was it called Point Blank? Because all those movies have stupid ass fucking names like that. High octane, adrenaline, turbulence.
Blown away.
Yeah, blown away. Like, you could just write them down. What are colloquialisms that are action?
The Steven Seagal one was like always 3
Hard
words.
to kill. March for death.
Fire down below.
Fire down below. Then this, same with the Van Damme ones. They're all like that,
March for death. Fair enough.
Fire down below. So they're all like that, and this movie just it throws back to it. What we end up finding out is that Grillo is part of an assassination team, right? That these cops are killing off the DA. So the cops kill off the DA. It goes bad, and they want to blame it on Grillo, but he gets away from their attempted frame up because they're all bad cops.
Yeah.
So these bad cops who are led by fucking chick from the Mist movie. Like, it's all it's all crazy. Great actress. I don't know why I'm blanking on her name right now, but fucking wonderful actress.
We'll fix it in post.
Yeah, fix it later. We'll put it down below. Some of her great movies.
We're old men. We don't remember
women's names. Hit it quick. But that's one of the best scenes in the movie later when Grillo like confronts her and he beats the living shit out of her. Yeah. And they take no punches. So they just like, let's watch it. It's vile. It's aggressive, and it was like, satisfying because she's a real bad villain in the movie.
Oh yeah, she's definitely like you do hate her.
So it becomes the generic, the bad cops are after the other bad, good cop, but he was a bad cop, but he's secretly a good cop, but he was going to give the information over the whole time.
Yeah.
For why? Just like, hey, we killed the DA. Here's the evidence. Haha, I'm a hero. He literally drives off in the sunset.
Yeah.
Literally drives off after getting the text message from Anthony Mackie. Because by the end of the movie, when they, get the bad guys? Because they just start chasing Anthony Mackie and Grillo around, and they get the bad guys, so they're all free, right? Mm-hmm. And then she has the baby, and who are they going to name the baby after? Oh, his dead brother. The kidnap. I'm like, I almost had this baby with its umbilical cord duress wrapped around its throat because you want to, like, point a gun at my stomach. And we should call him that guy. Not anybody else.
It's becoming a pattern of a lot of Netflix scripts needing another pass or two. These are Mother. Mother's good. Mother's good. Well, I Am Mother or whatever. Mother's a good movie, but I Am Mother is good.
I thought you were talking about that Jennifer Lawrence Bible movie.
That's great. I love it.
Oh, man. I heard you. Well, you can spoil that one for me because I never want to watch it. From everything I've heard about that movie, I heard it was like garbage. That's why you could get it on Amazon Prime like 1 week after it came out in the theater. It was so fast. We're like, it destroyed the relationship.
It destroyed a lot of people's relationships watching it.
Nice.
A lot of people didn't.
They didn't get it that it was like the Weird Genesis story.
It's really gross too. There's lots of good grossness in it.
Well, Jennifer Lawrence's tits, they're alright. I've had them on my computer since she sent them to the Beast.
Was she naked in that movie? Or are you just talking about like the...
I'm talking about the celebrity movie. Womp womp. Don't put them out there if you don't want them. Anyway, I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah,
let's put that below what kind of horrific bad Robert is. But he knows. So yeah, this movie, the plot was not much.
No.
Yeah, point blank. But the action is so fast. It's definitely an adrenaline movie. It grabs
There's a good setup at the end that was pretty funny of like one of this gang member who goes to help them out, or he like heads a gang, but he's like secretly wanting to be a filmmaker himself.
Yeah, so he's like hiding the security cam inside the pot leaf, and you're like, that's gonna catch him doing something. And guess what? It catches him doing something.
Yeah. There's some funny moments with that.
The cops don't pick up. Now, I guess when they reveal the camera, it's obvious. It's like, okay, it's like a tiny ass, like not even a GoPro. It's like smaller than that, like a nanny cam. So, okay, I guess that's, but it was clear as fuck. That camera was clear as fuck, but we can't get clearer pictures on like cop beatings.
Well, there's the part where they set up the blown up car towards the end and stuff too. That
was pretty funny.
Yeah,
it was like 30 feet away, and the drug dealer filmmaker's like, all right, action, and his buddy rolls the car down 30 feet from all the cops, and then like runs out like there was some uneven tone moments. Like, is this a hardcore action movie? Is this a goofball action?
Yeah, it gets a little
like,
goofy.
Is it Lethal Weapon or is it Steven Seagal? Like, there's definitely that mix, and I think it's just Netflix buying up old scripts that nobody made. Hollywood's like, we'll buy the script, but we're not making this one.
Yeah.
And Netflix like, I'll make it.
Yeah.
And then Hulu's like, which ones didn't you make? Because Hulu just came out with a series of its own horror movies.
Yeah, that's just Blumhouse's overrun of scripts, I think.
I just want to see the guy who, like, the milk kid from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
So I think Blumhouse is just like $500 to wire script or something. And,
okay, well, write to Blumhouse below with your bad scripts.
I have no idea if any of that, what I just said, is true at all. I just know that they make their films for almost nothing. That's a Blumhouse thing on Hulu, and they're putting out like a movie a month, and they're all supposed to be pretty bad. So I'm assuming it's stuff that Blumhouse already bought, and just it's like, sure, we'll
just do it. And then like Eli Roth comes in and is like, is there anywhere I can torture somebody? Yeah. I'm like, no.
Go back to Shudder.
He's like, get out of here, you little freak. So ultimately, Point Blank, it's fun. I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
And it's on Netflix right now. You can stream it. There's your Netflix click link down
That's
below.
the thing. It's convenience factor.
Yeah, you don't have to leave the house. This is one of those action yarns you can throw on.
Do you like action? Do you have neighbor's Netflix login?
And it's quick. It's an hour. It's like an hour and 30 minutes, like almost on the dot. It's a fast.
And the
paced.
Performances are good for what they are.
They're good.
They're what they had. Oh, the soundtrack was kind of interesting. A lot of like '80s weird
and
cuts.
some '90s of punk. Like I thought there was a lot of that older action,
some deep cut soundtrack. It was very interesting because it's very much they make you know that this is a full soundtrack movie.
Yeah, and it's pumped when that music comes out. That's bang! It takes over the audio.
It's not just the score, and you don't usually see that in Netflix. They're not paying the extra money for songs unless it's in Stranger Things season 2.
They could have bought them all 4 Stranger Things and then just like, haha, Netflix. This is just Stranger Things.
We have a resurgence by selling it to Stranger Things for super cheap, and Netflix like, haha, we're putting it on all our crap.
All our crap. All right, so check out Point Blank now, and tell us below if you liked it. If not, you know, there's worse things out there to watch.
Yeah, exactly. That's what a lot of it is. It's enjoyable enough. You should try it out.
All right, so
peace.
Don't let spoilers ruin your life.